Assalamu alaikum students, this is Ammar Khan and today we are going to continue with our topic statistics. Today we are going to look at how you can find out the mean of group data. Now what we have studied earlier is how you find out the mean, median and mode for ungrouped data. Let me show you what is ungrouped data and what is grouped data. What I have here is ungrouped data. So you guys see, as statistics is used in researches, there is a large amount of quantities of data. So when you have large amount of quantities of data, such as whereas I have one, not that large but fairly large enough. So when you have large sets of data, you know that median is the middle value of it. Now I cannot analyze by just looking at it that what might be its middle value. So you see, it is always beneficial to have large number of data into groups. So that's why we are going to take a look at how you can analyze data in groups. For groups, you need to understand first of all what frequency is. Obviously, how frequent something occurs is called as frequency, but just to give you guys a perspective, let us say I teach 9th bio. In my class there are two Aishas, so the frequency of the name Aisha is 2. Similarly, there are two Vardas, so the frequency of the name Varda is also 2, whereas of Ali is only 1 because there is only one Ali in my class. Moving on. So this is what group data looks like. I'll just go ahead and tell you what does this chart says. First of all, you need to understand that group data is always in table form. Like here you have weekly salary of 1000, that is paid to how many employees? That is paid to 20 employees. Whereas there are 8 employees who get a weekly salary of 1100, 1200 weekly salary for 10 guys, 2100 for 7 employees. So you see, the row which involves the number is always frequency. You see, 1000 is occurring 20 times, and whatever you are trying to analyze, be it names, be it salary, be it ages, or be it whatever the kind of data is, this is called X. So whatever the data type is called X, and the number of time it occurs, it's called frequency F. So let us now move ahead and actually solve a question that involves group data and how you can calculate mean through group data. So I have the same exact data as we earlier discussed. It is always good, it is always necessary to convert your chart into vertical form. You guys will come to know why this is important when I solve the question. The question says, what is the mean salary if this is your data? So you see there we have a formula for mean. Now this symbol right here, it is called sigma. Now what sigma means? Sigma basically means total. It means total. So you see sigma right here, it means total. F, you know, F is the frequency, which is this, and X is the data what we are trying to analyze. So this is your X. Now I need, obviously there is no sign in between these, so F is being multiplied by X. So the formula basically means the total product of frequency and data. So first of all, I'll go ahead and calculate the product of frequency and the data. So this is time you take out your calculators and calculate. So 1000 into 20 gives you 20,000, and this chart you can name as f and x. So f being multiplied by x, 20 multiplied by 1000 is 20,000. Next up is 1100 times 8, which is 8,800. Next up is simply 12 into 10, that would give you 12,000. And moving on is 2100 times 7, that is 14,700. So you see, here we have fx, the product of f and x. But you see, the formula says you don't need f and x, you need the total of f and x. Similarly, divided by total of f, which is this. Now you can only simply, what you need to do, you need to add all these to get this, and you need to add all these to get this. Then again, the total of these both divided would give you the mean. Let us go ahead and solve this too. So first of all, you guys can take out the summation, that is the total of frequencies as it is used in the formula, that is 20 plus 8 plus 10 plus 7, which is 45. So summation f is equivalent to 45. Now for summation fx, that is the total of the product of f and x, will give you, let us go ahead and calculate this as well. 20,000 plus 8,800 plus 12,000 plus 14